Morning class, welcome to another lesson in RE2, and today we'll discuss how to make a vision board. In making visions, our vision should be SMART. What does SMART stand for? S stands for specific, M measurable, A attainable, R relevant, and T stands for time-based. Specific is when you ask, what do you want to happen in your life in the next 10 to 15 years? In the measurable part, you ask the question, how will you know when you have reached it? In the attainable, can you attain it given your resources and capabilities? Or in the relevant, you ask the question, what is its impact to you and your community? And T stands for time bound. When exactly do you want to accomplish it? Let's proceed into the making of the vision board. First part is getting started. In making a vision board, we must set our goals first. Step 1. Reflect on your goals. Most of us have some general or vague idea about what we want of life, what our goals are, and what makes us happy. Nonetheless, when asked directly about our conception of good life, we may struggle to come up with specifics. To make sure that we're on track and that we won't look back in our lives with regret, it's a great idea to regularly set time aside to clearly identify our goals and aspirations in as much as detail as possible, and to come up with plans with concrete steps to achieving our aims. Step 2 is think about the big questions. Before you get started making your vision board, spend some time thinking about the following general questions. What in your view is a good life? What makes life valuable or worth living or meaningful? And when you are on your deathbed, what will you have hoped to have accomplished? Not just here, but in the next life. The third one is break down the big questions. To help you answer these big questions, break them down into smaller questions. What activities do you want to learn how to do? What hobbies and activities do you already do but want to continue doing or get better at? What are your career goals? What are your relationship goals? How do you want to be remembered by others? And what is your spiritual goals? As we have learned in our earlier lesson. The next step is choose your theme. Based on the discoveries you've made upon completing the above steps, it's now time for you to decide what you want to focus on your vision board to be. You decide to make a vision board which focuses on a very specific goal that you have. You can also make dream boards which have a more general theme. Next part 2 is creating your vision board. Firstly, prepare the things that you need for the vision board. Step 1. Decide upon the format of your vision board. Now that you have chosen a theme for your dream board, you want to decide the format that it will take. Most people who make vision boards make physical boards out of poster board, corkboard, or any other material that can be hung on or posted or propped against the wall. When placed in a prominent position, you'll be able to view your vision board regularly and reflect on it daily. The next step is collect inspirational images for your vision board. Now it's time for you to to find positive images that correspond to your chosen theme. Obvious sources are the internet, magazines, and photographs. But don't forget to keep your eyes open while out and about for funky, inspirational postcards, newspaper clippings, labels, and etc. When choosing your images, select them in a careful eye, making sure to closely examine the entire image. Thirdly, collect inspirational words for your vision board. You want your vision board to be very visual and to contain plenty of images which appeal to you and which demand your focus. Don't forget to pepper your board with plenty of inspiring sayings or affirmations. An affirmation is a positive saying or script which you can repeat to yourself. You can, of course, write your own affirmations and you can search online for examples or visit your local bookstore or library for inspiration. You can also use Bible verses as part of motivation. The fourth step is put your vision board together. Once you've selected your images and inspiring places, it's time to get creative with your arrangement. Experiment with different designs. You can find fun examples through online searches, but don't feel as though you have to match anyone else's style. The last step is using your vision board. Get ready to leave out your vision board. Once you've settled upon a design and arrangement that appeals to you, secure the components with glue or staples. And there you have it. You have your vision board. So how to use it? Firstly, place your vision board where you will see it every day. Your goal in creating this vision board is to create a visual reminder of what you are hoping to accomplish and to be able to view it regularly in order to maintain your focus and motivation. Don't hide your vision board in a back closet. You may prefer your vision board be a private source of inspiration, which is fine. If this is the case, don't feel as though must hang your vision board in your living room. Similarly, if you're using an electronic vision board, you don't need to make it public. Most web pages or blogs can be set to private, or you can limit the people who can view your work. Second step is view your board regularly. Commit to really viewing, not just glancing at your vision board at least once a day. Commit to spending at least 5 minutes studying the contents and focusing on the images. Don't just read inspirational sayings and affirmations silently or verses to yourself. Repeat them out loud and with conviction. It's one thing to silently say to yourself, I will become successful someday, as the Lord wills it. And the last step is don't be taken in by false promises of what a vision board can guarantee. Creating a vision board can be a good way for you to find inspiration, identify and shape your dreams, and keep you focused and motivated. Of course, you should couple it with prayer, and you should work out for it. Finally, use your dream board to visualize the process and not just the result. Your dream board can become and provide you with a tangible point of focus to help you visualize your goals. However, you should know that there's debate within the scientific community as to how large of a role visualizing ought to play in our strategies towards achieving our goals. Some recently suggest that people who spend more time visualizing and imagining themselves having obtained success actually underperform once the time comes. For example, students who were asked to spend time imagining how great it would feel to perform well on an exam did worse than those students who instead visualized their study process and those who did not visualize at all. The lesson to be learned from this and other similar studies seems to be that. While it's good to specify your goals and spend some time envisioning what your life will be like if and when you reach them, it's both more effective and better for your mental health. Focus on the specific steps you'll need to take along the way. That's all for today. God bless as you discover and reach for your goals in life. Thanks for watching. I hope and pray that all of you will be successful, not just in this life, but even in eternity. The Lord can say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord." To God be the glory.